Hi guys, this is Kayla.
And this is Becky, and we're with A Couple of Bees Read.
Yes, and we also enjoy our weekly wine. What is our wine this week, Becky?
Well, it is our 7th anniversary wine from Fieldhouse 301. Scout and Cellar is celebrating its 7th year in business as a clean, crafted wines. And that means there's no pesticides, no additives. And this is a blend.
Oh, that's good. Is there? Hold on. There's a berry. Is it raspberry?
No.
No, strawberry? It's a berry.
It's dark cherry.
Dark cherry. Okay.
And dark plum. And then there's a little bit of you taste that acid at the end. There's a little citrus in the aftertaste a little bit.
That's why. Because usually I can spot the cherry and the plum, but this is a little brighter.
Yeah.
Because it's got that citrusy.
That's right. Yeah, and it pairs well with... I don't know, like grilled chicken, salmon, really any red meat or hard cheeses, pizza, as we just had pizza, pepperoni pizza. It tastes good with that too. So that's our wine for the week. And what book are we looking at?
So I am going to review a book by one of my favorite authors, Traci Hunter Abramson, and this book is coming out in October. It's Hometown Vendetta. So I got to serve on a panel with Traci, and it was only like halfway through the panel that I was realizing, oh my god, I used to read her books all the time, and I still do, but like she was, one of the authors that made me want to be an author type deal. So it was really good to get to be on a panel with her, and she gave me her ARC, her advanced reader edition, and I absolutely loved it. It reminded me so much of why I love her work. It is a start of a new series. The Luke Steele series is what they seem to be calling it now. But there are two main characters. Luke Steele is a military aide to the President of the United States. So Marine, very strong, brave kind of character on the surface. And then there is Special Agent Amberlynn McDowell, who is an FBI agent. And they are brought together when a terrorist group bombs an organization that Amberlynn's friend is at. So she's on the phone with her friend when things go sideways.
Oh, wow.
And so she's, of course, pulled in as an FBI agent to try to solve the case. And it turns out they had some footage of men meeting in a dining, one of those cafes. And they're able to zoom in on the picture, and they notice he has a tattoo and a state football championship ring. And it's, Luke Steele went to high school with a football team that was kind of mean, all got matching tattoos and state football championship rings. He recognizes it. His high school reunion's coming up, so he and Amberlynn take off to the hometown that he never planned to return to.
Oh, wow.
And you find out that this big, tough military hero was bullied all through high school by this narcissistic football team. So he goes back into town. They kind of try to pick on him again, and
mistake.
That gets shut down. And
mistake.
But then, because they're suspecting any member of this team could be it, the stakes raise higher and higher. Someone bombs their hotel room where they're staying.
Oh, wow.
Things get quickly out of control, and there's so many, yes, there are a lot of jerk, bully characters, but there are also a lot of really good characters. There's a preacher who was like the one person in town kind of trying to look out for Luke when he was younger.
Right.
So you find out some secrets about him and how he's a pretty capable man himself. And together they're able to connect the dots to a very complex mystery and piece together who in town has done what. And I love this book. I love that there is this romantic subplot, but as we know, me and romance, I don't always dig it. Sometimes I do. But there's just enough to really draw me in. I can't wait for the sequel. When things really, heat up between these two, I think. Yeah. If you were a fan of, I don't know, shows like Bones, I think you'll really like this.
That's cool.
It's that kind of will they, won't they dynamic, but there's also really high stakes.
Oh, cool. And she's very interesting. She has a very interesting background herself.
Oh, yeah. So if you didn't know, and one thing I always loved about her books is they always seemed really legitimate. What I found out at Killer Nashville on the panel with her is they're legitimate because she's former CIA. She has to send her books in to be approved by the CIA before she can publish them. Yeah. Level of former CIA.
Yeah. So very, very cool.
Very cool. Legit.
Yes.
You'll learn a lot, but not too much. And
and I actually sat in on a couple of panels that she did, the one with you and then another one, and she was very informative. And
she's so smart.
Yes, she's very smart, very sweet too. I mean, just very open. I really liked her a lot. And that was before I knew you were fangirling all over. So.
I know. That was when I was still trying to maintain professional decorum. Yeah. It didn't last.
But that's okay. It was after the fact.
So come October, make sure to get this. Go ahead and pre-order it. Guys, if you don't know, pre-orders really, really help authors.
Yes.
They help publishers know how many books they need to print and get onto shelves. So you have no idea the impact you make when you pre-order a book.
That's right.
It's what keeps the market going.
Yes, definitely. So pick up your bottle of wine, get you a good book, and then let us know what you're reading and drinking out there.
Bye, guys.